Hi there. Here are 3 key things I wish I had learned early in my business and professional career. Thanks for tuning in. For those listening to this podcast for the first time, my name is Kabwela and welcome to Growth Radio. Here we believe that you don't have to learn things the hard way. In this episode, I share with you key lessons I wish I had learned early in my career that could possibly accelerate your growth as well. Let's deep dive. Not everyone has been fortunate enough to have a mentor early in their lives. By mentor, I mean having someone that provides guidance early in our careers and enables us to not just sit and wait on an opportunity, but to strategically position us to bring it closer to ourselves. If you've never had this figure in your life, like me, then I guess that it has been quite a rough road leading up to where you are today. Well, let's just get straight to the lessons that I think everybody should learn early in their career. Number 1, it's okay to be different. If you're listening to this podcast, you will realize that I have quite a calm demeanor. Early in my 20s, I thought that this was disadvantageous to me. After experimenting with so many personalities, I soon realized that I was being inauthentic in my expressions and outrightly doing myself a disservice each time I adopted an approach that wasn't so aligned with my core being. I tried to overemphasize myself whenever I was found with seemingly loud and overly assertive individuals, all in an effort to gain their approval. Listen, you do not have to prove or explain yourself to anybody. You might be different, and that's okay. Unfortunately, I only built this muscle in the last chapters of my 20s, and I'm grateful that I have. As you strive to grow professionally, focus on building key skills that complement your personality. An example of one where I've achieved this is learning to leverage my calm demeanor. I've used this to capture people's attention and effectively deliver my message in sales, presentations, and team meetings. Lesson number 2, challenge your preconceived beliefs and values. Being yourself won't be entirely enough to get you where you'd like to go. While this may sound contradictory to the first lesson I just shared, there are core ideologies that you may have to let go of entirely, skills that you may need to acquire, and networks that you will have to create in order for you to thrive in your craft. The most difficult one for me was networking. I made a lot of excuses. I am an introvert, you've got limited vocabulary, and you'll be misunderstood by others, and so many other excuses that I made for myself. While all of these could have been true and valid, they held me back from progressing in my business and professional development. Lesson number 3, it takes longer than you expect. Building 11 years of experience takes 11 years. I'm not talking about a 1-year experience that is repeated 11 times here, but dedicated years of mastering your craft. As an infant, you first learn to crawl, then walk and run. Why do we forget such profound life principles in our careers? It may take longer than expected, but it comes sooner when you begin today. This leads me to my final tip, a bonus tip actually. It is just a reminder for you to be patient and kind to yourself on the journey. Wishing you all the best of luck. A huge thank you for listening. I am your host, Kabwela.